Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rocking the blue. So in case anyone's wondering, this is a shampoo. So the light blue is a shampoo and the very bright sections, or the more bright sections, that's a conditioner. It's two different brands because I figured, two different brands are going to have different blues. I was right. First time around, did a crappy job, but I kind of digged it. It was the light areas turned kind of silver gray, and then there was blue. This time around, I try to cover more. I did good. Not good on the roots, but again, it's a shampoo. Next wash, I'm just gonna do only the roots, like literally like a hair color, kind of push it down a little bit, have this kind of fade out a bit more, and put the kind of the conditioner in a few low lights. So I like it a lot. I like the blue hair, but that's why I love shampoos. Like, you can just, and if you get sick and tired of it, like, I don't know, jump in the pool or get Head and Shoulders. And either way, so today I want to go over my highlighters. Now, it's like there's the new fashionable thing is to be a minimalist and everybody's just decluttering everything. I think that will also go away, but I'm not a minimalist. I'll never be one. Not claiming to be, have no desire to be. It's not in my nature. It's never going to be in my nature. No need to lie to myself. I don't need to get rid of a bunch of stuff just so I can buy more, just new and different, because I did that. I lied to myself. But plus, I've decided that until 2021, I will not buy eyeshadow palettes. There's only one single that I like. It's a blue one that I want to try, and that's about it. But not until September, because I decided, like, definitely no makeup in August. I'm not buying any makeup in August at all. Like, nothing, which is... But eyeshadows, I can live for 10 years and not get a new eye palette, and I'll be just fine. But I wanted to go over highlights and see kind of what I have. Maybe there is something that I'm not interested in keeping around. Again, it's not to like reduce, it's just have only things that I'm like, ooh, I only like that. And if it's 20 oohs, let it be 20, but I want to make sure all of them are right here, All right. Starting from, I do have a few palettes. I want to start with those, I think. Yes. Well, there's one liquid. I'll just kind of rush through that one, and because I'm keeping it, the Cover FX, these little droplets thingies. What shade are you? Moonlight. I love it. I love mixing it with a foundation and on its own, because on its own, it's intense. But it's just, for me, it's like this beautiful golden peach or something like that. I don't know. A bit messy, but it's okay. So we're keeping that. They ain't going nowhere. All right, we've got some sticks. I'll put those aside. I have a lot of creams. I love me a cream of everything. Just creams, creams, creams. A lot of creams. But to me, they are just the best. Okay. So palettes. I don't have a lot. So, and I know I'm keeping them all. So this one is from Revolution Pro, the Sculpt and Glow palette. And Sands of Time. So this is a blush. It's not a sculpting. It's not a like a bronzer. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful blush. It's so soft. But this highlight, I don't have a lot of like bam in your face, very intense ones. It's just kind of not my go-to, but I have my standard, but I always love to play and do things that are out of my comfort zone that I don't use often, like blue hair. So I always do that. It's just kind of how I am. I don't have one particular style of clothes, neither of makeup. This one, oh my God, it's insane. It's insane. Like, for me, this is insane. Oh, by the way, like, if you're gonna notice something here, it's a sticker. So I have a lot of tattoos. I'm like, but I have a style of tattoos that you can't see, so it's not always in my face, nor is it something that other people see. Now, I don't know how to explain tattoos, but it's almost like it's under your skin. You just need to figure out what it is to pull it out. That's kind of how it feels for me. So I know there's something here. I just need to make sure, because a tattoo is not something you can really easily remove. And it's a new it's a new element of it. It's going to be somewhere where I can see it all the time. So I got some stickers on Amazon. They're pretty good. So this is like mandala and a butterfly. And honestly, like, I already know, like, yeah, I'm good with this location. I'm good with seeing it. I had an elephant there, and then I had flowers. My mom is like, I prefer the elephant. I'm like, I prefer to. Anyway, moving on. Cover effects. Oh, I'm always so close to declutter this, but I never do, and I never will, because this is like stunning. This pink one, like, they're just yeah. They feel almost dry. They feel like they're not gonna do what you want them to do, but they never disappoint. So this is the golden one, and this is the white one, and this is kind of the pink one. They do have a very different texture than most, but they look beautiful on the skin. All right, next palette. This one is from Smashbox. So this was a collab. I forgot which one it is, but Spotlight palette, the pearl. Again, 3 different ones. This one is sparkly. I like it. I like the sparkle. Again, it's obviously not my go-to. It's not my everyday, but it's just, I think it's pretty. I like me a good sparkle. Like, it's just, why not? Look at that. Oh, that's stunning. And I kind of like that there's a sparkly one. There's this one, which is kind of bright. And there is another one that is like this one, that it's a bit more muted, more everyday. So you get to play with actually not just different undertones, but different finishes in one palette. So I love that. And I love the formula. It looks gorgeous. The last one, man, this is old, but it ain't going nowhere. This was a special edition for Christmas by MAC a couple of years ago, not that long ago. The Nutcracker. They came out for the holidays, and I love this. I know it looks like untouched, but it is. It's so touched. Like, it's just, you really don't need a lot. The blush is stunning. It's like, I'm all about the nude blushes. You can barely tell, but that's how sometimes I like my blushes, and it's a pink twist on my nudes. So it's beautiful, but this highlight kind of reminds me of the ones that I already swatched, but it's just, takes my breath away. Okay, let's do some sticks and creams. Those should be interesting. So this is actually my new addition. This one is from Benefit. I had this already before. I love it. I know it's like super old school, but it's here, right here. It's kind of what I have on today. I just love it. It's like a golden peach. It's just, it melts into your skin. It looks like the tone of my skin almost. So it just gives the sheen, but I am obsessed with this. It will never leave my sight. This one is from Flash. And I love me a beige one. I like beige ones as well. So it's this one. It has more of like kind of more like a pink shift to it. It's beautiful. Same thing. This one is the little one from Milk. Which color are you? What are you, little guy? I have absolutely no clue. Do you have a name? No clue. I know where it came from. Distribution center. That's about it. But I just love it. It's so pretty. has a bit more of a it's definitely a champagne. Oh, it's beautiful. Nothing pink about it. It's just, yeah, it's stunning. And you really don't need a lot. So like if you're ever wondering, like just get the mini sizes. It will last you for such a long time. The other one that I got from Milk is this one, the holographic one, the pink Stardust. You would think like, what on earth are you gonna do with it? No, I freaking love it. Because check this out. It's like a pink highlight. It can be a blush topper. It can be a highlight. It can, you know, sometimes you get like some rosiness on the cheeks. This is exactly the tone of the rosiness, but with like a shift. It's actually, it looks beautiful. It's the only kind of like shiny whatever that I can put on my cheeks, like on the apples, and it looks so pretty. I love it. It's so unique. It's so different from everything that I have. Then we have the good old ColourPop. No, that's a bronzer. Actually, I have another ColourPop somewhere floating around. So Flexitarian, that ain't going nowhere. This is like, it's like metal. This little guy, it's just, it's very intense. Very, very intense. This one is a new one, Smoke and Whistles. It's like it's definitely like a peachy. It has slight of a, it's like champagne and peach, and it's just not as intense. So it's right on top of it. I really like it. It's cool. I don't know. It's cool. I don't know. Cool highlight. I know. I like it because they're so creamy. They're so nice to apply on the skin. It makes no difference what you have on your skin. Bare skin, foundation, dewy, matte, powder, none. Irrelevant. It doesn't matter how your skin is, dry, oily. They work with everything all the time. Need nothing special. Just go for it. You can use your finger. You can use a sponge. You can use a brush. They're just bulletproof and also very travel friendly because they don't, you know, crash and fall apart. The other ones that I have, so this one I got, I think, in a beauty box, Glow Saddle 06, Glowing Lights. This is by Lancome. It is stunning. It's every time I wear it, people give me so many compliments. The shade here is definitely, it's a different undertone than the other ones. Can you tell? Yeah, you can tell. You see in this angle, it kind of almost looks orange. So it does have a bit of, doesn't come off orange, but it almost has like a, I don't even want to say tan to scare you off, but it kind of has that warmth to it, and it looks stunning if you are tan or you're going for that bronzy glow. It's just off the chain. This one, next one is by MAC, Shell. I love it. It's so creamy and it's pretty new, and it's like a peachy pink. You can definitely tell the shade when you're wearing it. Because a lot of them you swatch and you're like, oh, it's this shade, but once you kind of blend in the skin, it kind of almost looks the same, but these ones do not. This one, I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Honestly, it's just really hard to get in. So I like using my finger for them. And it's not like I have long nails or anything like that, but you really need to warm it up. So this one is, got it on Amazon. It's like a natural luminizer satin pearl, vegan, gluten-free. So the thing is it has like waxes and oils and butters. So it's all organic line. Because I do like the creams because it's already a cream, why won't you have a wax? Why won't you have a butter? It's already your kind of structure. So it's almost has like a skincare benefit, honestly, because I am very dry. So give me the butter, you know. So I like it. It's a very, kind of to dupe RMS, it's a very natural glow. It's very, very subtle, very natural, and it's perfect for when you don't want anything and you want to kind of more enhance versus create. But I don't know, it's in a maybe situation. So, okay. Okay, so there's two that I use very differently. So this one is by Essence, the Pure Nude Highlight in 10 Be My Highlight. Everybody knows this, right? It's that beautiful natural highlight. Listen, I use this as a finishing powder. Because, okay, if you swatch it, yes, obviously, you know, finger, then swatch, you get the glow, but it's, even that is very subtle. But when you go and you just kind of dust it out on your skin, just to kind of get the glow like all over, it's so beautiful. It's so subtle, kind of like a, how do I say like a lot, don't I? Oh, I'll work on that, promise. Lit from within, candlelight kind of glow. So all about that. The other one, because I got this one from Benefit, they had like a, get me with my leg. They had a box. Came with two other products, and one was the, was it the Pore Something primer, but the illuminating one, didn't like it at all. But it also came with Dandelion. Listen, as a highlight, it's horrible. It doesn't stick to the skin, it doesn't blend into the skin, it doesn't stay on the skin, it disappears from the skin. So if you want this beautiful thing, and it's gorgeous powder, it will not be a highlight, but an all over powder, an illuminating all over powder, it is a bomb. For that reason, I like it. So I'm just gonna use the brush that it came with. I don't know if I can kind of show you maybe here, like right there. You see? So, and again, like I'm kind of packing it on right in one area just to kind of show it. But you see this sheen? It's not even a highlighting sheen. Now imagine with a fluffy brush and you kind of just loosely go on your skin. Beautiful. Same thing, the whole like candlelight glow is just stunning. And if you want kind of a glow for within but very natural with any of these two, do that, and then take a stiffer brush and kind of pack it on the highlight areas. So again, nothing is too intense, but everything really blends and works beautifully together. These two, I really like it for that. So I like finding a way to work with a product before I get rid of it. Okay, so powders. Okay, this is one of my favorite. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Riviera Illuminator. Old school. But I love this shade, and I can never find these shades. It's either golden or peach or pink, or then we're going for bronzes and champagnes, and I can never find just a good old beige. Like, it's not even a, it's like a beige cool tone. I don't know. It is so different. It's like a taupey, like a, I don't know what's happening here, but it's, maybe it's supposed to be a rose gold, but it's so much, at least on me, it comes up so cool tone that it's like, it's not rose gold on me at all. It's just, it's so different. This one is from Revlon, the Skin Lights. Was not a big fan of it in the beginning. Totally grew on me. Totally love it. I really like it. It's very soft, bunch of pigment, and it's gold. And I really like, but it's a soft gold, and it looks stunning on the skin. So I love it. I did find this, the Big Gelato Illuminator in Gilded Honey. By Laura Mercier. I remember that one. Speaking of old school. It's just so beautiful. Maybe I can use it as an eyeshadow because it's so stinking pigmented. Look at this. It's right here. It's so pigmented. Actually, I'm going to try to use it as an eyeshadow because I've been actually looking for an eyeshadow exactly this shade. Aha. Face powder, little eyeshadow, why not? Alrighty, moving on. We got the Too Faced. This is, I got it recently in TJ Maxx. The Too Faced Love Light in Blinded by the Light. I was like, yeah, fine, I'll give it a go. Oh my God. I don't know how. The way it sits on the skin, I can't even describe it. I can't even describe it. It's just the silky perfection. And like it's like, okay, regular highlight, and it's just, I don't know. It's just, can you? I don't know what it does on the skin, but would make it, I don't know. It's just, yes, you're staying, baby. Okay, you are gonna go. This is the Mary Luminizer. Are you going? My perfect champagne. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. It's right here. It's okay. I mean, I loved it for many years. There's even a dent in it, which is very unusual for a makeup product in my collection. There's honestly, like, I will go through one of the ColourPops, because some of them were repurchased because I literally went through it, and I'll kind of stagger on this one. I am keeping this. This is also from Laura Geller, the gelato one, but this is the champagne pink. It's hard for me to find like a good pink highlight that you can see the pink, and it's not peach, and it's not really, really pink. So, and this one is just perfect for that purpose, in my opinion. It's subtle pink, but it's still there, and that's kind of how I like it. Like, you can tell that it's pink, but it's not a pink blush. Okay. This is obviously not going anywhere. We all know this Soft and Gentle by MAC. That is honestly also well loved. The dome is slightly flat. Very unusual for Polly. But this one I really like because, again, oh, this one is, it's a beige, and it does have a bit of a glitter, and I kind of like that. Look at that. Oh, I love me some highlights. This is also new to my collection, not a hoard collection. The Wet n Wild. This is their loose one. I don't like the compact one. I don't know. I've never found them to be amazing. They always sit on top of my skin, always create texture that even isn't there. It's just never, we never jammed. So, but I got a little one. They were selling in Target the little travel size. So I was like, you know, for like, I think it was like $1 or $2, I'll give it a go. And then when I saw this for like $3, $4, I was like, yes. Like, I want to cover myself in it. It is, I mean, yeah, it's like a loose powder. You need the tiniest bit. Let me get a brush. I have a little brush here. So this is kind of like a concealer brush. I mean, but that's the thing. Like, you can do whatever the heck you want. You can pack this on as much as you want. So it is just so beautiful. I don't know if you can tell. It's just, I mean, on the skin, it's just. Now, the thing is, they all do kind of, they have their own level of reflection and the undertone and just how it plays with the skin and different foundations and makeup and stuff like that. So if I put this on top of a dewy foundation that I didn't set with a powder, I'm like a walking UFO. Being like, it's, keeping that in mind. It's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. All right, not much left, thank God. So this is the only one that I have by Jouer. And what shade is this? Ice. I like it, again, if I'm looking for like to blind somebody. It has like a bit, it has a yellow undertone. That's kind of what I like about it. It's kind of like golden, and it's like that yellow golden. Then the Becca, this is, you know, all good old school opal. I love this. This is like my good old beige highlight. It will never leave my life, hopefully. It's, yeah, this is just perfection. Honestly, I think I'll get rid of Jouer. I think I have my my amount of golden schmolden. One more. This is really the least one to my collection. So Marc Jacobs had a huge sale on their website, and I got a bunch of stuff. That's the only way I try like high-end makeup. It's not like I can't afford it or anything like that. It's just like, as much as I love makeup, I also understand it's just makeup, and I don't understand like $50-$60 for it. I just don't get it. If it's not on sale, or I just don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. So either way, got it for like, was it 50-60% off? It's massive. It's like half of my face. It's huge. So it's supposed to be face and body. I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. Okay, yes, the packaging is like superb with my, but it is so good. It is absolutely beautiful. It's much lighter than the Jouer. It doesn't have as much, like when I'm looking at it, I'm expecting it to have that yellow undertone, but it really doesn't. And if it is, it's just a smidge. The Jouer, it's like you can see the yellow, and I don't really like that. But I am obsessed with it. This is like high-end, looks high-end, feels high-end, totally high-end. Like, you cannot fake that this is not high-end. It performs high-end. It is that good. It's really, really good. And last one, just forgot this palette, and it's by Anastasia. It's this colorful thing. I always want to declutter it, and I'm like, Polly, you're not using these colors. And then I swatched them. When you're looking at this, you're like, when are you going to use a purple or gray? But that's the thing. When you swatch them, they really are not how they look. Like, they look like they're going to be this weird color. So this is going to be like the green. Has a bit of a green, doesn't it? And this is kind of like, they do have an undertone. I kind of love this. Man, which one was that? What was the gray? I think that was the gray. Was it the gray? Yeah, that's the gray. Has like a bluish undertone. This one. This one is kind of more the Blue Ice. The Blue Ice is also blue. Pink Heart. I don't think I'll ever wear the Pink Heart, honestly. Lucky Clover. Because I kind of like it. It's almost like mermaid green. Like, I don't know. I know they're weird, and I'm, as much as my hair is blue right now, I'm very into my nudes and my neutrals. But sometimes it's just really fun to play, and if not, you know, there's always Halloween. It's like, man, that green and the gray. Oh. What if I put some right now? Will I be convinced? Try that. Oh, let me try the green. Ooh, I want to try the green. Gonna pack it on this brush. Need like a mirror or something. Let's see. Yeah, wow, wow, yeah. Mm-hmm. Do I have like a clean fluffy next to me somewhere? Sure, you'll work. You'll do. Oh wow. Okay, that's Blue Moon. Let's give Blue Moon a go since you know this whole blue hair and all. I already have a highlight there, but shit, that's stunning. I mean, who knew? By the way, if you ever struggled with a blue eyeshadow, like always were interested in wearing a blue eyeshadow, but it never happened for you, I'm that person. Okay. I'm not like telling you to dye your hair blue, but I will say it helps. Suddenly, I always thought that blue and me were just, we don't work. I appreciate it from afar, but we don't work. I'm always on the oranges and the warms and everything. Now, my complexion is neutral. Like when I get foundations, I'm always neutral because everything works for me. Cool undertones, warm undertones, but not blue. Apparently I was wrong. All I had to do is color my hair blue and suddenly here we are, me and blue together, super tight. But yeah, but also there's so many, ow, my leg fell asleep. So many undertones of blue. So I figure that my undertones that work for me the best are kind of the muted ones, the neutral ones, if blue can be neutral. Kind of the denim blues. That's kind of what I'm trying on my eyeballs lately. See which blue works, but definitely right now, like cool undertones are looking dope on my face. And even though it's 114 degrees outside, I'm like, winter, yay. All right, but thanks for joining me and seeing me swatch my hand and turning into quite the lovely, sparkly, shiny thing. That's interesting. So by the way, after I do swatches, when I try to clean, sometimes I go with my hand or something dry, and I notice what stays. So right now I just kind of went like this, right? And it's just powder, it's not a big deal. The ones that stayed the most are actually the ones from Cover FX. Yeah, you can even see. You see these guys? First ones. I mean, I'm not trying to rub them off. Now I am, but all the rest under the same pressure disappeared, and those didn't. All right. Till next time. Maybe my hair is going to be a different kind of blue. We'll see. Bye.